Alright, I think I got the ogres beat in shooting, so I am just more or less staying put and letting them run across the board, and hopefully I can get the charge off as they approach. This dim wheel just trucked on over this hill. Obviously this will be the closest unit. I moved the plague mortars. In fact, this one needs to move up just a tad. These are move and fire, and they have a 24-inch range. So that means I'll be able to place the template anywhere within 24 inches. In fact, why don't we just take a look at what that can do? See? So obviously I would place it, you know, to get 6 guys, for example. The warp fire throws are move or shoot, so I really just move them into position. And what happens with those, so you have to be careful where you're going, is you start there, you roll the artillery dice, average of 6, so that's probably right about where these templates will land. So I move these guys up because I'm anticipating the ogre line is going to move forward. Really, Thomas has no choice but to do that. And it's now magic phase, so let's get it on. 3 dice. Channeling. I have a Warlock and a Grey Seer, and that's no channels. So I've got a whopping 3 dice.
Fire bellies and my Slaughter Master. No.
Cocked.
Cocked.
Yeah, house rule is cocked to any extent is re-rolled.
Okay.
And that's not for everybody, but that's how we do it. Well, this actually becomes quite simple. I am going to have this guy do Warp Lightning, which is a 24-inch magic missile. So let's see who I can hit. Really, it's the lead belchers that I need to take care of. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on the lead belchers. I'll throw 3 dice at it. It is a 7 plus. No, it's a 6 plus. God, I'm just going to throw 1 dice at it.
Okay. Or 2 dice, you mean?
Oh, yeah, 2 dice. That's what I meant. So 12 is my result.
Okay.
It's the best I could have got without irresistible force.
And what does it do?
It's D6 strength 5 hits.
D6 strength 5 hits. And does this thing gives me a ward save, right?
Yeah.
Forest.
Well, the woods give you whatever woods give you. I think they give you cover.
Okay. Well, I'll just let it go through. I don't have a choice.
So number of hits? 3. Fantastic. Strength 5, toughness 4, 3 ups. I'm looking at 3 wounding hits at -2.
Okay.
So I think that kills off 1.
Yeah, so what does cover do? Does it do anything, or?
Cover is minus something to hit, so I don't think that helps you.
Doesn't help.
In this case. But why don't you, since we're doing ward saves for this against shooting, why don't we do it against magic as well?
Okay.
So roll you some 3
ward
saves.
At least against missile attacks, right?
That's right.
So 6 ups?
Uh-huh. Oh, all right, hold on. Just take a look. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic. That's what I get for being nice. No more nice guy. All right.
That's insane.
The Grey Seer, I have 1 dice left. And so let's see if the Grey Seer can hit anybody with Warp Lightning. Yep, 24 inches. Look at that. So I'm going to eat a piece of Warp Stone. And that's this smaller dice. If I roll a 1, it's like a wound or something like that. So plus 4, so 13.
All right, I will try and dispel with my mage.
And he needs a 9.
Not going to happen.
Okay.
Not on a 7.
So, and that's on this unit, right? Is this 1 big unit?
Yeah, it's
right
1
there?
big unit.
Okay. Number of hits, 5.
Okay.
And nice crack in here. Strength, yeah, that's
4 wounds?
4 hits. 4 wounds.
Okay. Now, I'm partway in this cover. Do I get the ward saves from that?
Yeah, I guess if that's how we're playing it, we got to be consistent.
Nope, none
That's
that time.
nothing. Good.
So a model dies and I'll take a wound. So we'll pull off an ogre.
Oh, and I was supposed to do this at the beginning, but I'm going to fudge it. This is ringing the bell.
Okay.
Ring, ring my bell. I don't think that song's about what you think it's about. Or maybe it is what you think about. Okay, in the magic phase, immediately after generating power dice, the Skaven player may choose to ring the bell. I can roll dice, as many dice as I like, except I can only roll 1 on the first turn. and then up to 3 in subsequent turns.
Okay.
While the guy's getting it, like, kind of swinging
Getting it going.
back and forth. So here it comes.
1 die.
Higher is better. Unholy Clamor. The unit pushing the bell immediately moves an extra d6 inches. Counts as a charge. Well, not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. So they are quite enthusiastic. So they move up 6 inches. And that is right there. Whoops. Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah, no need to record all of this. Shooting phase. Friendly shooting phase. So it could be any time. Do the doom wheels. So it hits the closest unit within 18 inches. And it automatically hits 3 times. So here's how it works. You roll an artillery dice for the strength. And let's see. No more shots. Okay. Strength 4. That's not so good. So let's roll. What's his toughness right there?
We're gonna find out. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead and stop recording. So strength 4, toughness 6. I need a 6 to wound. Here it comes. That's no wounds. By the way, that could have been spectacular for me, because every unsaved wound becomes d6 wounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very bad.
Yeah, that would have killed him. He's got like a natural armor, maybe.
Now over here, the pilot can try and not let the lightning out. He needs a leadership test on a 7. So since my unit is closest, he restrains the bolt, which is fantastic. No, so good for us. And let's move on to the poisoned wind mortars. Look at that. Well, I do need to wear down these lead belchers, so I'm going to go ahead and just place it right here over that guy, so it'll hit 3 if it's a hit. And a stone thrower, I'm not sure how much that scatters.
You know, I couldn't tell you either. They changed to the...
Nice. Fantastic.
Okay, so scatter
this is this poisoned wind mortar right here.
Go on that guy.
Thomas has got that.
It's going to go
and 4 inches, it's not going to hit anything. It's not going to hit jack doodly.
Going after the poor regular ogres.
I am. So I'm going to place it like right there.
So we'll get 5 or 6
actually. Right. Here we go. But no, it's going to scatter off into oblivion and do nothing. Okay, Jezzails. Jezzails have 36-inch range. So I am in long range there. I'm going to shoot the lead belchers, even though I measured the other way.
Cool.
6 shots, ballistic skill 3.
4's to hit? Or 5's to hit?
Yeah, 5's to hit. Looks like 1 hit.
1 hit.
And it is strength 6. So there is 1 wound.
1 wound on those ogres.
Yep, and I don't think it multiplies out.
Are you strength? Let's see. You have a. I don't even know if lead belchers have armor saves.
Hold on. Damage 1. Armor save is -4.
Never mind. They don't get an armor save.
So there's 1.
Okay.
They have a 4.
Here's their ward. The ward save for shooting through the trees, which I didn't make. So a wound on the lead belchers.
All right, let's get this warp lightning cannon going. I imagine that it makes a sound like a void ray in StarCraft.
Some sort of lightning-y.
This is a very unusual creature. I basically have a page of special rules for every single thing in the army. If you play Skaven, it's entertaining for sure, but you really gotta basically do some homework every single time, because you can really do things wrong.
You gotta know your stuff.
Like the Doom Wheels, I had to read it 5 times. Well, I was reading it, especially when I was playing against Ren, because I want to make sure he was doing it right. And I'm sure Thomas can attest to that in tournaments. Some people are underhanded.
Yeah,
if they do something wrong, well, how do you know they know they're doing something wrong?
Right, you need to know your opponent's stuff.
You do. Yep, and but even then, even the best, most sportsmanlike, honest of players will just miss things. They may be doing something wrong. Maybe they heard
not on
it.
purpose.
They heard it from someone else. They just saw someone else doing it that way, and they kind of picked up some bad habits. So it's a move or fire weapon, same as a cannon, with the following exception. It has a different chart. Bounces, misfire, second roll. This is the center of the small at the furthest range from a cracking and exploding ball of energy. Okay, so basically it's a cannon where at the end it blows up into this.
Cool.
So here it comes. Yeah, it's a cannon. That's kind of, well, I guess that makes sense, huh? So here it comes. So I'll pick my initial point. I'll put it right here because I want it to travel through that unit. And then I'll see where it starts bouncing, where it starts hurting people. 4 inches. Perfect. That's gonna be really good. 6 inches would have been slightly better because I still have a chance that I roll 2 inches. See, and I'll make it. But I'm gonna think a high number.
Unlikely.
6 inches. Yep, that makes it as far as it needs to go.
Okay, so it's gonna hit 3 guys.
So here it goes. I do believe
one of them is my
if you just pause
master.
for a minute.
Okay, hold on a second.
I want 2 inches. So it does explode in the unit. Isn't that nice?
Ooh, gross.
Blam.
So 6 guys. Okay.
All right. So I looked up the cannon, and there are special rules for cannons versus monstrous infantry, and this is good for you.
Yay!
Because if I don't wound the first guy hit, the cannonball stops.
Oh. Okay.
So in that case, that's probably where the template explodes.
Okay.
And you can only hit a maximum of 1. This is for anybody. You can only hit 1 person per rank. Or file if you're firing from the side.
So only.
So
if it was a regular cannon,
I can only affect 2 guys.
Okay.
So guy in front rank 2. No.
Oh,
so it just stops. I think in fairness we should have the thing explode there.
Yeah.
Right. So we'll just center it on him. So that's a bunch of guys. Yeah, that's like 4 from this unit and 2 from that unit. So here we go. 2 up.
Do I need to do
strength 10?
Look out, sir.
Yeah, actually you would. Let me see if I wound him. Yeah, do him. Look out, sir.
He's okay.
Okay, great.
And I gotta look out, sir, over
guys.
here too.
Yeah, but let's just finish this unit first. So 3 guys hit.
Okay.
And or wounded rather, and no save. So it does D6 wounds per guy.
Okay.
But it wouldn't carry over. So if I rolled like 12, you wouldn't have to take off
12 guys
wounds.
hit 3 guys.
That's my understanding. Okay.
Oh, 2 of them are gonna live.
So, yeah, exactly.
So 1 guy dies. Let's see. This guy did. Let's see. I have to take whole models when I can, right? Do I have to take whole models?
Here's my recommendation. I propose we solve it like this. Do these as whole models, just for the sake of simplicity. Like kill that guy and put a wound on a guy, and then 1 guy is just dead from the 6.
Okay.
Did this guy look out, sir?
Yes, he did. So somebody else takes it for him.
So
somebody else dies.
Another guy dies.
Okay.
All right, good. That was very good showing. Okay, over here, the fire belly is not wounded.
Yay!
And this guy right here, he is wounded.
Is wounded.
And it is 4 wounds. So
okay.
One guy dies on that.
1 guy dies there.
Count.
Okay.
So how many guys did I kill here?
Total of 3 there.
Okay, and so that is 13.
Yeah,
so that's not a panic check.
Cool.
25%, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's 13.
Okay, so 2 thumbs, way up for Warp Lightning Cannon.
Gross.
That's, yeah, it was pretty fantastic.
Pretty gross cannon.
So, not bad. Hold on, round template at the furthest range to represent the crackling. Yeah, so I think that was probably a good way to do it. No ward saves, multiplied to D6 wounds, cannot fire grape shot.
No ward saves? Whoa.
No armor saves.
No
did I say ward saves?
Yes, you did.
All right.
I was like,
look at
whoa, that's
how
so crazy.
I threw that out. Well, maybe I did read it right. I'll have to take another look. All right, we're on to, that was Skaven turn 1. I've got no close combat.
Okay.
And so we're on to Ogre turn 1, bottom of the first. Okay, you know what? All right, here comes the charges.
Okay,
so the stone horn's charging there.
So you got 3 dice for cavalry, right?
Yep.
Can I take the 2 highest? Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Well, no, that actually probably still makes it. His move's got to be at least 6, right?
6 or
so that would be 10.
7.
Now this is bad.
So 11 inches.
Because
got him.
Well, it's bad for Thomas because if he doesn't kill this guy, then
the guy's gonna get me.
he's in trouble. Yeah, I'm gonna zap him because it will hit him 3 times. And I want not to be so nice this time, Thomas. Do a sweep.
Okay, so we obviously have the charge over here.
Right.
Then I moved up these guys.
Yeah, and I'm worried about the lead belchers. They're gonna blow one of these guys up.
Get one of those guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad thing.
Moved these guys up, trying to keep a 14, 15-inch distance there.
If he's smart, he'll attack the Jezzails. That's just my opinion.
They have a good armor save, right?
Well,
Something like that.
They have a 4-up.
4-up. But
I don't know. Like this guy, this is like so iffy, and this is D6 strength 5 hits.
Right.
Actually, you know what? No. Yeah, this guy really is the shot you need to make.
Get rid of that single guy.
Because that has the most damage potential. That's reliable because it auto hits.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I was telling Thomas, I'm like, don't be such a baby with your Mournfang cavalry. Get him up here.
Right.
But he's like, the Hell Pit could go any direction. 3d6 is going to give him 11, so it's pre-measured. So that's kind of your thing, right? But it's a bell curve of averages, so it's unlikely to go over 15 or less than like 7. So it's highly unlikely that I'm going to get this. However, I should point out, don't block your guys with these guys.
Oh, right.
You definitely need to kind of fudge that just a little bit and make sure.
Like that. Yeah.
So the problem that what Thomas is doing is he's basically saying, all right, Hell Pit Abomination, if you move up, I'm going to charge you with all of these things.
All this gross stuff that's going to try and get you.
Right. But really, I'm not worried about that. Hell Pit Abomination just wants to die.
He just wants to get some stuff.
Yeah, he's just like, really, this just has to end.
He's going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ogres are looking at that guy and thinking, usually I want to eat something, but I don't know if I want to eat this. Yeah, I don't think I want to eat this thing.
He's like, oh,
get some little rats instead. They taste better. Great. Well, let's go to magic.
All right.
Excuse me. All right, here's my magic roll. I got a 7.
That's not right. Channel, I gotta say, is the most useless rule in this. It's a waste of time.
I think it's dumb too.
If they had made it a 4-up.
I got 1.
Oh, you dog.
I got 8 dice.
So, and I got 4 dice.
Yeah.
That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be an uphill battle. Because he's gonna buff his ogres.
Yeah, definitely.
But see, the thing is, he's still not in charge range of anything.
Right.
So, quite frankly, with my Hell Pit, if I'm going to look it up, if I have the option to not move, I'll just stand there.
Just stand there and not do anything.
Well, that's the whole thing. Shooting. So, I want to, if anything, kind of just stay out of range. Take it easy. Let him come to me, and hopefully, so in a way, you've got Skaven castling. But there are problems with my army list composition, which is... I should have split one of these big, like this unit, this flanking unit, that should be 2 20s.
Right.
Somebody also pointed out, hey, where's all your slaves? They're mixed in. These guys can be clan rats or slaves. They don't make a slaves, plastic kit, but if you look in there, you see some of them are slaves, so you can just kind of dually use them. If I were to expand this army, I'd definitely just add more grunts. I'd add like 60 more grunts. And have those, and just have throwaway units just flying all over the place.
Right.
Are you ready?
I think I am, actually.
Okay, let's roll.
Trade you.
Literally.
Fire bellies. The fire bellies have fire magic, so they just have fireball.
Oh, wow.
Take the fireball spell.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, quite frankly, I think all the die rolling for magic is not as fun as you might think.
Yeah.
The game would be more fun if you bought spells like powers, like magic items.
Yeah, I definitely.
You could get what you want. There would be strategy. It would be reliable. And now it's just like, wee.
Doesn't it make sense to you too that a wizard is gonna know?
Yeah, and the general would be like, you there? We need fireballs at the front. You know, the guy doesn't show up and be like, now that we're here at the battle, what do you know how to do?
At least they've gone at least a little bit that way.
And the guy is like, go Lord of Metal! It's like, you go dig latrines. Okay, go ahead. Awesome. Sorry about that.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to cast a fireball from him. I got to check my range first. That's kind of a handy thing. We're going to try and take this guy out without having to shoot at him. without having to roll a hit.
I'm ready.
So 2 dice.
So you're doing a fireball.
Yeah.
A 5-up one?
The 5-up one, yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes later. Okay. Fireball. 5-up.
Right into that guy.
Yep, I'm ready.
Goes off on 6.
And it does. Okay, so that's the fire belly. I have 4 dispel dice. So I'm going to go ahead. And throw 2 at that.
2 at that. No,
Gray Seer. Actually, I'm just going to throw 1.
1 with the Gray Seer because it's 4 plus. 6,
and I make it.
Stopped it. Okay.
Okay, what's
that's
next?
Too bad. We'll do a fireball from the other guy here. We're going to see if we get to check range ahead of time. We might go to the same place. We are.
Okay, and so you're shooting at the Warp Lock Engineer.
At the Warp Lock Engineer.
Okay, by the way, quite foolish for me. Why couldn't he be here? What's the problem with that? Why did I move him out? I guess, well, he'll be in there. Yeah, I didn't want to move, but I could have moved forward an inch and pre-measured.
That's true.
You know, so, okay, go.
Benefits.
Live and learn, or die and learn, I guess.
Oh,
a 3.
All right, never mind on that.
Only a 4. So he's only got 4 dice left, and I'm still sitting on 3 dispel dice. So good for me.
We're going with,
it's looking a little less grim. I have to tell you, I love the idea of purchased spells. I think it's well, you know, every spell technically isn't better than other ones. It's because it has a higher casting value, right?
Different strategy.
Huh, that's interesting. Yeah.
There's also
I'd like to come up with house rules for that.
That would be good. It's what
like pick your spells.
See ya.
Yeah, like for psychic powers,
yeah.
And just make them cost.
Yeah.
Like a 13-up spell.
To do like the new Grey Knights.
Right.
You have to pay for the powers.
Maybe what we'd do is we would instead of rolling power dice, you would just maybe have a penalty to like a psychic test, or it could just be automatic.
It could be points cost when you to bring a certain power to be like, okay, your level 4 wizard brings 4 spells, and each of them has a cost associated with it, and it's part of your armor.
Well, first off, you pay to be a level 4 wizard.
Right.
So we'd make it, well, you just pick your spells. And that would be, but then it'd be like, well, how do you cast your spells? Right? Is there a roll? I'd like to get rid of the rolling, quite frankly. Or vastly simplify it. Like all spells are cast on a 2-up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And get rid of the rigmarole. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. To alter or abolish the existing form of government. Okay, who's next? Where's the Slaughtermaster?
Slaughtermaster's right here.
He loves it.
I gotta get rid of that silly guy. I'm gonna try another spell on him.
Oh, and by the way, there was an error on one of these figures. He didn't have a gut plate, and I think it was this guy. And so for those of you that may have noticed that, we did take care of that.
Make a gut plate.
Okay, go.
So we're gonna do the Bone Crusher spell. It's an 18-inch magic.
Ready?
Oh, I gotta check and see if I have 18 inches to him. Oh, I do. Okay, good.
Okay, he's going to take out that Warp Lock Engineer.
On an 8+, it's going to cast, and we'll go ahead and use...
Oh, Warhammer Fantasy.
Let's see.
I can't stay mad at you.
3 dice. 2 dice.
Okay.
Goes off on a
nice.
12.
All right, and you only have 2 dice after this, so I'm going to throw 3 dice at this one, and just hope your last thing fails. And did you say a 12?
I did say a 12.
Oh, I got an 11.
Yes.
Brutal. Right. Why do I roll so badly?
2d6 strength 2 hits with no armor saves.
That's probably going to do it.
So 9.
Oh, 9. Wow.
9 hits, no
He's
armor
looking for
save.
5-ups, and I only have 2 wounds.
You don't have a ward
so
save.
Tooth Cracker. Do I have a ward save? I don't think I do.
I only did 1 wound.
Oh, are you kidding me? You didn't kill him.
I didn't kill him.
Okay, 1 little heart-shaped gravestone for you, Warp Lock Engineer. Plink. 1 wound taken.
I got 2 dice left. We're going to cast...
And I have no dispel dice. Looking at no dispel dice.
Cracker.
Okay, I'm ready.
We'll cast it on
Isn't that the one you just did?
No, I did Bone Crusher.
Okay, got it.
Tooth Cracker on ourselves. It goes off on an 8. That'll go off because I'm level 4. So I only have +1 toughness.
Okay,
until
sounds
my
good.
next spell, my next cast. I'm going to put a 3 next to them to show that. And I'll roll
All right, Ogres, turn 1, shooting phase. Lead Belcher, shooting at what? The Jezzails. You have range? Better check the range. 24 inches.
Range.
Okay, fantastic.
Here's their shots because it's multiple
This
shots.
is number of shots that they fire. Oh, nice. Only 10.
Oh.
Average would have been 14, so that's not, the end of the world. The 6 in there really saved you.
Oh yeah.
So there's that.
They need 4.
I have to say, I'm getting real excited about this game.
They're ballistic
Mostly
skill
because I
3.
think I might just pull it off. Okay, so long range would be 5.
Yeah, 5's to hit. They ignore the moving, shooting, and the multi-shot.
That's fantastic, by the way. But if they didn't, that would be pathetic.
Oh, yeah,
You'd get like 2 hits
it would
every
be
time.
I only
So
got
5
1
ups, 1 hit. Wong, wong.
No wounds.
Oh, wow.
The lead
I'm so sorry.
They didn't do anything.
No, wait. The bad feeling's going away. I don't feel bad for you at all. Stupid ogres.
Let's see where this guy can shoot here. We're going to go, let's see, help hit him on
Help hit.
6. Right? He's got
toughness 6 is what he has. And he has, I do believe, regeneration. Yep, regenerate. Stubborn, thunderstomp, d6, hits, toughness 6. Yep, toughness 6, wounds 6. No armor save, though. Looks like.
I want to shoot them.
Yep.
He's outside. It would be 5s to hit him.
Right. Well, let's do the math. You're gonna get 14 shots, right? So you're gonna get 4 or 5 hits. And what's the strength?
It's 4. So I need
6. You're gonna do 1 wound, if that.
And you have a 50% chance to ignore it. We're gonna go after. We're gonna go after this little thingy here. We're gonna try and kill that little gun crew. So we'll fire.
Warp fire thrower. Man, they're eager. They were just out there. Oh, look at all that. 17.
That's going to be gross.
17 shots. Wowzers. Oh, that makes Sean feel bad inside.
5's
oh, warp fire thrower. Okay. We're ready. Oh, look at that.
Man,
that's a lot of hits.
They really wanted to kill him. Toughness 3, right?
Wow. Yep, toughness 3.
All right, and this is strength 4 armor piercing.
I'm ready.
So 5 wounds.
Okay.
All right, so
we're looking at 5 wounding hits on the weapon team. If they're within 3 inches of the parent unit, which we measured and they are, they get a 4-up ward save. However, the weapon teams oddly only have 1 wound, so I need to make every single one of these to live. No. Poof.
Yay! Go lead belchers.
Right, good. Well, and I might add the sum total of this turn for ogres.
So far
is this and 1 wound on the.
That's true. It's not. It's definitely different from
I'm feeling,
the 5
I'm
ogres
feeling
and
pretty
2
confident.
Caused.
Okay, so we'll go on to close combat.
I have a cannon to fire still.
Oh, my bad.
My cannon is going to fire at your cannon.
Oh, okay.
I'm going for it, man.
It's
a cannon.
It's cannon-o-rama. All right, sounds good.
If I don't kill you, you got to shoot back with my cannon. No, I'm just kidding.
I am probably not going to do that.
I didn't think you
So
were.
this is the impact point then?
That's the starting point.
Now, can I just point out that the average roll is like 6 inches. So this actually isn't too bad. Is that where you want it to be?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
I'm ready. You've got to do it.
Let's see, where's the artillery dice? We're here. All right, now he's got something cool about
So this is the iron blaster. And then here, a multi-shot.
Yeah,
he does not get multiple shots.
No, it shoots a volley of cannonballs. When rolling to determine the bounce distance for a cannon of the
yeah. You get to
roll
re-roll.
artillery dice twice and use the highest roll. The cannonballs will fail to bounce.
Oh, then yeah, absolutely. Stay like 10 inches out. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay, and go.
So
4
or 2. So
all right, so you might actually miss here. Let me pull my tape measure out. Go ahead. So that's where it starts. Just I like a 1 because it's a little more exact.
Okay.
Okay, so if he rolls another 2, 4, or misfire, so it's 50-50 right now. Oh, there it is. And that is a plant.
Oh, it's too bad. I gotta kill him. Oh well.
All right, plunk.
That's what you get from having
Okay, I actually think that is a misfire. I think it's a plant on the first one. Let's find out. Okay, I'm wrong. Apparently no misfire. Fantastic. Good for you. All right, let's go to whatever it is.
Stonehorns.
Let me grab my initiative. Okay, what are the impact hits for the Stonehorn?
Earth-shattering charge. If a Stonehorn makes a successful charge, it inflicts 3d3 impact hits instead of making its normal close combat attacks.
Okay.
In addition, if when
That's an average
calculating
of
the charge
6.
range, the 2 highest dice scored a total of 10 or more,
Right,
which I didn't.
which they didn't.
Then 1 is added to each die roll for a total of
3.
3d3 plus 3 impact hits.
Fantastic.
This
Okay,
does
roll them.
not prevent the Stone
Okay.
Dwarf from using Thunder Stomp later.
More rolling, less talking, because I'm ready. I don't think you're going to kill this guy. 3, 2, and 1. That's 6 impact hits. My toughness is 6.
So 4 is the
4
wound.
ups.
3 wounds.
Oh, that was perfectly average. All right, fantastic. Apparently it's strength 6, did you say?
Yep.
So that's -3.
Yep.
Right? So I can't take a save. So yeah, you just did 3 wounds out of 5. So he's taken 3 wounds.
All right, now you attack me.
Yeah, now I have grinding down the foe, which is D3 strength 6 auto hits at the beginning of the turn.
Okay.
So I don't think those are necessarily impact hits. 1, nothing. That's too bad. 2d6 strength 3 hits. That would be 9. Okay, I need 6s to wound. It wanted to be a 6. No wounds. So yeah, I'm hosed. Oh wow, and I'm still getting attacked. I think this Doom Wheel is toast. Because even if I make it, I will be overrun. This guy is not. He does have terror. Immune to psychology. That's not the same as stubborn. Yep, I will be running from this, and that means this flank is going down.
Okay.
Weapon skill is 3.
Okay, so I need 4s to hit you, and strength 4, so I need 6s to wound you.
Okay.
So.
Oh, look at that. All right.
But we need 6s to do anything. Okay. Well,
wow.
We'll roll
2, and what's the strength?
Combat.
What's the strength?
4.
Okay, so I have a 4-up save, so I need 5s. And if I make 1, I'm still alive. Oh, I made 1, so I've taken 4 wounds. What's next?
Thunder Stomp.
Oh, yeah, okay, here's where I'm going down. All right, I'm ready.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
how Thunder Stomp works.
You roll a d6. That's how many stomps you get.
1.
You get 1, and it's the strength of the guy, which is 6, probably.
So 4.
So there's 1, and no save brings it to 5 wounds. Bam. Crush.
Now, I can choose to either overrun or not, is that right? Or do I
You know what? I don't know. Take your pick. I think you can restrain and then reposition yourself, which is what I would do.
So I'm going to do
Leadership
that.
test.
Leadership test. Okay, so I do, and then I'll just reposition.
All right, and that is the bottom of the first. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm feeling just a tad under the weather, so I'm going to go home and recuperate. Thomas is doing more amazing things here. Just a few postscript notes. One is on the last studio update, you saw a sewage break. That is from a business a half a block away. It is not. That is not us. I just went over there because I'm friends with the owner, and I just shot a little bit of footage of it. Yes, and I felt so bad for her, and in a way, it helped make me feel better because I'm like, wow, all the problems I thought I had today aren't as bad as this. But Thomas is going to tell you what we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure all the Warhammer Fantasy fans out there are really going to want to know about this.
Oh,
but
yeah,
go ahead.
That's gonna be great.
Go ahead.
I mentioned this before on a different video, but what we're going to do is we're going to start. We have 2 6,000-point armies that we're going to create.
Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos Space Marines, Black Legion, and Ultramarines. And they're going to fight each other, and we're going to have a series of battles, kind of escalating, all in the same on the same planet, escalating up to a giant apocalypse game.
Okay.
And then
this is all pulled from trade stock.
Trade stock and
refurb
stuff from our scrapyard,
right.
as well as some stuff that was painted that we had kind of traded in. And most of it, we'll either have it up as blocks of 2,000-point armies, which will be competitive if you buy the whole army.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Units.
We're doing it by unit.
We're doing it by unit.
Yeah,
a bunch of units.
That's how they'll be sold.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
And Sky Marshal Anonimo has his Ultramarines. We're going to try and get them down here.
Yeah.
So be sure to send him an email. And all right, well, thanks for tuning in, and I'm very eager to, because this is not messed up yet. This is still neat battle lines, and it is gonna be just disgusting.